do you tend to get more pickier with who you become friends with?
Unless someone was giving really bad vibes, and for me, bad vibes is like rude. Like
yeah.
Unless you're rude, then I will back off. Hello.
Hi.
Good morning, New
I don't know
York
what. Oh yeah, there's also what was it? Good morning, London. And London one just sounds so posh, while like New York just sounds so much cooler.
Yeah, do you know
think?
I often put on an American accent? I was in the States not long ago, and as we were in the airport, I said to one of the producers that I was with, do Americans get funny or annoyed if you accidentally put on an American accent? Do they feel like you're mimicking them?
Yeah.
And he was like, no, I think it's fine. I slip into American accents so easily and so quickly, and I'm like, I hope they don't think I'm taking the piss. But it happens. It just comes out.
But then again, Americans like to do British accents every now and then, but they don't do it very well. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, they
don't do it very well.
Ooh, I'm going for tea.
Yeah.
Do you know the king?
That just sounds like the Queen's English, like the royal family English. But it's like not all of us sound like that. Maybe to them, because they can't tell the difference between our accents. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Because obviously our accents change from like every 500 miles or something, and it's always a different accent. But to them, it's just like it's all the same, from what I've been told. But
I feel like I have quite a straightforward English accent.
I definitely have a straightforward English accent for sure. It's a very straight up London accent.
Until you say no in your Australian
Yeah,
accent.
I have a little Australian twitch. People are just like, "Are you Australian?" I'm like, "No, no."
I get it's easily done. No.
How
are you?
I'm doing very well, babe. How are you?
I'm good. I could do with another coffee soon.
I swear you just said you had like 6-7 coffees the other day. Yesterday. Oh, can't. I still cannot believe that you downed that.
I know.
How are you functioning?
Wild.
I can't do a black coffee. No.
Do you drink coffee?
I do, but it's always like either a latte or a mocha. Like it's always got like a
decent amount of milk and flavour.
A decent amount of milk.
I'm either black or like a really vanilla sugary latte.
Does it depend on your mood though?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know
time of day.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Or an iced vanilla latte.
I've never been into like iced coffee.
Really?
I don't know.
I love an iced coffee.
I don't know. I have to be in a very specific mood for that. I don't know why.
My belly is rumbling.
Can the mic pick that up?
She hungry. Oh, well, this is so exciting.
It is very exciting.
Episode.
I know, it's our first episode, first podcast together, and we're doing it together in this studio.
I know. I love it.
I know. I'm obsessed. I'm really, really excited for this.
So for people that don't know, me and Belinda met last November, was it?
Yes, we did. Oh my God.
Last November, we were both invited over to do the Garnier Super Brand Day. It was just a day, wasn't it?
It was a day. It was a 10-hour beauty showdown. There we go.
That was it.
There we go.
Big beauty showdown for Garnier.
Yes.
We were invited as TikTok hosts.
Yes, we
were.
And
we co-hosted together.
Yeah, we did. And that was the first time we ever met. And we hit it off straight away.
Literally, immediately.
We were like, yeah, we got this. We are the same vibe. We're on the same wavelength. And honestly, we had like other shows going on that day as well. Like there were so many other producers, production, presenters. We had influencers joining us as well, and we had really good influencers actually. Like they were very chatty, they were not shy at all. Like I think they really smashed it out of the park. So I'm glad with the like influencers that we had. Yeah,
it was a really good day actually. It was nice and. Yeah, I was just so glad I met you.
Oh my God.
It's just so nice to like meet someone who's on the same vibe, on the same path, relatable.
Yeah, 100%. And there was just like, as soon as like I found out I was going to be on the show with you, we started texting each other before the show, like, what are you wearing? What time you get in there? How are you doing your makeup? Oh my God.
I'm just like that type of person though. And I think especially like this day and age, obviously, you know, I hate to say it, but you're 30 this year, babe, aren't you?
Stop! She's outing me out.
So sorry. I'm not there quite yet, but I'm going to say as we approach our late 20s, 30s, friendships are like, you know, you feel like you've got your friends. Like, I'm like, I have my solid group of friends and I meet people along the way. And sometimes I'm like, do I really want to invest in like another friendship? But I just can't help myself. If I know I'm meeting someone or I'm working with someone, or even if I'm just on a job with them, I'm like, no matter what, researching them, getting them up on Instagram, getting their number, voice noting them straight away to break the ice. I'm here for it. Are you the same?
I'm the same. Do you know what? I feel like friendships are so... I feel like there's no boundaries to it. And when I say that, I mean like when you get older, obviously when you leave university and all of that, like I feel like it was just so much easier to make friends when you're in school or like uni and stuff, because you're always in close quarters with people, and it's just you're on the same schedules, you're doing the same thing, everything like that. But as you get older, the world is your oyster. It's such a big world that you're hopefully like you're meeting new people all the time. I just feel like ever since I got this job as a TikTok presenter, I'm constantly exposed. Like I'm constantly meeting new people.
Same. Meeting so many new people. Like,
so many new people. It's insane. And I was just like, I'm just like, do you ever struggle? Well, for me, sometimes I struggle having to balance old friendships with new friendships, because I feel like I have multiple different friendship groups now for different purposes. Do you have that as well?
100%. Like so many different groups of friends.
Yeah.
And it's so hard. I have bad friend guilt all the time.
Really?
Like balancing, you know, I'm like, have I contacted that friend enough? Have I spoke to that friend enough? This friend's invited me here, but I'm off with this group of friends. It's so hard balancing. How do you do it? I need some tips.
If I had the answers to it, I wish I could tell you. But I would say, like, for me personally, from what I've experienced, with when it comes to friendships and like old friendships and stuff, like, don't put so much pressure on yourself to having to constantly like see your friends every week, because at the end of the day, like as you get older, like everyone goes separate ways.
It happens naturally.
And then they understand and you understand that everyone's busy. Not everyone's gonna have time for everyone. So I would say like just put less pressure on yourself, and like if you have time and you are able to go see them. If you can't, then that's okay. Like just it's okay. Like everyone just puts, like even the other day I was supposed to go see my friend on Thursday, because I was like my day off from work. And I thought, you know what, let me ask her like if she's available, because I never get to see her. I probably see her like once a month, and like she's completely on a different path from me. So I'm like very in the career goal driven kind of path, whereas she's married and she's just got like a new baby. So I know, very different. And I just feel like our lives are so different now.
Yeah.
And she's like an old friend that I've known from like year 7 in secondary school. So we've been friends for a really long time, but I also feel like we have definitely drifted apart in terms of like how close we are, because our lives have just literally taken us somewhere else.
It just happens though.
It just happens. And and now it's just like, I didn't get to see her on Thursday because like that was my only day off where I can fully be rested and be doing another week of talking.
So busy.
And then obviously she's very busy as well, like taking care of the baby and then like just, you know, wifely duties and all of that. It's like it's a lot for her as well. So it's kind of like we can't do the things that we used to do. So I do struggle having to balance old friendships that has gone different paths. But then like I meet new friends and they're like on the same wavelength as me, like me and you, and like you're career driven as well, of course, and like so am I. And then I have a few other friends as well who are also like in the same industry as we are, and we're all on the same bubble, and it's just easier to deal with them because you're in the same what's the same community. As opposed to someone who is like a new mum and a wife as well. Nothing wrong with that, but it's just how different our lives has changed, and it's like it's hard to sometimes balance both.
It's so hard. And I mean, I'm very close with my friends from school. Like very close. I have my group of best friends, like my girls, and then we have like a massive group of like 30 of us from sixth form. And we all still have a group chat and we see each other.
What, 30 people?
Yeah.
You're joking.
Yeah, it's like a massive group, girls and boys, all from sixth form. At the start of March, it was one of the dudes' birthdays and we went on this massive pub crawl. Everyone turned up. It's insane. And I speak to other people and they're like, how are you still friends with people from school? Like that was what, 8 years ago, 9 years ago, like a long time ago. And I'm like, I don't know, it just happens. Like, don't get me wrong, we don't talk to each other every day. But when there's like Christmas or someone's birthday or a big event, we all get together and it's amazing and it's really lovely. But I do then have my like few best friends, like my best girlfriends, like my sisters, my rock, and they're gonna be with me through life now.
Through life,
like,
through and through.
That's it. They just get it. But again, I don't have to talk to them every day. And they understand. It's more like my new friends.
Yeah.
So obviously with me moving to Guernsey a couple of years ago, I made a group of friends out in Guernsey. And now that I'm working and my headspace is all about my work and my career and, you know, these new opportunities, I feel like I haven't spoken to my Guernsey friends in weeks. And I have such bad friend guilt. But then my school friends, I haven't spoken to them in months. They just totally get it. They're like, yeah, whatever, we'll speak to her next year. But then my newer friends, I'm like, oh my goodness, I need to be like apologising. Like, I'm so sorry I haven't spoken to you. I'm so sorry. And friend guilt, it's such a thing.
It is such a thing. But I just feel like the best type of friends is the low maintenance friends.
Yeah.
Those are the friends where like, yeah, like you said, like they get it.
Yeah.
Like you don't need to be texting them every single day. You can probably see them once a year and they're cool with that. Like they're just completely fine with it and they get it. Because they know everyone's lives is so busy. So though I feel like those are the type of friends that are like the best. Yeah. The high maintenance friends, I feel like I would struggle with them. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't think I have any high maintenance. I think the thing is right, I'm such a big overthinker. Like I'll probably mention that so many times in this podcast. Like I am an overthinker. And I think sometimes I overthink things worse than they are. Like these friends who I have guilt over with not contacting them, they're probably like, Mom, we don't care.
Yeah.
Like we totally get it, you're busy. But in my head I'm like, oh my God, they hate me. But they actually don't.
Yeah.
But I never thought, take me back 5 years, I would have sat down with someone and said, I've got my friends now, I don't need to make any more friends. Fast forward 5 years, here I am, meeting new friends.
Meeting you,
who is now going to be with me on this incredible adventure and journey. And it's just amazing. Like, you go through life meeting people all the time, don't you?
Yeah, 100.
20s, like, 30s.
I feel like it also depends on your job as well. Because, like, obviously with our jobs, being a presenter, you have to meet new people. You need to be able to have chemistry with people. You need to be able to get along with them and just know how to communicate with different types of people, right? But when I did my corporate job in my early 20s, I wasn't meeting new people.
You wasn't?
No, I wasn't. Because
that surprises me. I thought corporate world was like, you know, work Monday to Friday, and then as soon as Friday hits, it's like, woo, beers out on the town.
I guess so. I think it depends on what role you have.
Oh, really? Because
for the role that I had, it was very much, I was a content creative executive for that digital marketing agency. So it was a nice,
wow.
like, I know, shiny
big
little
role.
title, right? So I was there for like 3 years, and although my job was like very interesting and things, I wasn't actually meeting new people, because with 9-to-5 jobs, you're working with the same people, you're sitting with the same people, you're going to the meeting with the same people, and then after work drinks, you're going to after work drinks with the same people.
Yeah. Do you just talk about work all the time?
No, sometimes it's like other things as well, but it's just kind of like, okay, I just want new people. I mean, the only times you're going to meet new people is when they hire new staff, you know, and it's just, that's about it. Whereas like it's so different to my career now, because now we're meeting like new producers, other new presenters, and there's like community between us, and we all know each other, or we know of each other, and it's just like, and then we're meeting like TV presenters, even we're even meeting influencers as well, and it's just like, I never thought I'll be sharing a space with you guys, but it makes sense from what we do now. But 9-to-5 corporate jobs, like I wasn't actually meeting new people, so I wasn't actually making that many friends. But when then is this job, I'm meeting new people and I'm actually making new friends. So it's kind of like, do I need any more new friends? But then again, like maybe I do, because I might be working with these people, so it's kind of like
100%.
So it's kind of like they're kind of like my friends, but also my work friends. And it's like,
it's so nice. And I think especially in this industry that we're both like working in and working towards, the people that you make friends with could help you. And 100%. I'm like, you know, it's a really tough world out there. Like, connections, keep your friends, like you could help each other. I mean, look at me and you now. Like,
did you find that it was easier to make friends when you were younger, like in school, or do you find it's easier or harder to make friends when you get older?
I don't think I've ever struggled with making friends.
Look at you, social butterfly.
I honestly just put myself out there. So I moved to an island. Don't forget, I had no friends there. I moved over to visit my dad. I didn't know a single person that lived there. And I thought to myself, hold on, if I'm going to stay out here for a while, I need to make some friends. So do you know what I did?
What did you do?
I downloaded dating apps, and this is during the pandemic, okay? Really? So this is like, you know, during the lockdown, during pandemic, everyone was wearing masks. Nothing was open. You could only go out on walks. I did do 2 weeks isolation, by the way, before anyone comes at me. I downloaded a dating app.
Yeah.
And I had absolutely no interest in dating or, you know, finding a guy. I just wanted to make friends.
Yeah.
So I met a really lovely, lovely guy on there. And we did go on a date, a walking date. And then after it, we were like, yeah, like, this isn't gonna go anywhere.
Yeah.
But he was like, you are gonna love my friends. And I was like, really? And he was like, yeah. And I adored him, and still now he is like one of my very good friends. He's amazing. And he then set up a dinner for me and all of his friends, and we met and we went for dinner, and now they're my crew. They're my Guernsey crew. All because of this dating app.
Oh my God.
So honestly, I would suggest it to anyone if you're struggling.
Oh my God. Do you know what? It reminds me of this other app as well, Bumble, you know.
Oh yeah.
Bumble also has a feature where you can have like the dating part and then also the friendship part as well.
I wish I knew. No.
I don't think it was like available then. I think I don't know when they launched it, but it was when I downloaded it for the first time. It had like a little friendship part and there's like the dating part. I was like, oh, that is so cool.
I wish I knew.
I know. I tried out the friendship part as well. I mean, I'm terrible with like dating apps or even any sort of like those kind of social apps. Do you know what? With dating apps, I'll download it and then I'll spend 20 minutes on it and then I delete it because I get so bored so easily. I'm like, I can't. No.
Yeah.
And you end up seeing the same people.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
Because they're on Hinge, they're on Bumble, they're on Tinder, they're on
I'm sick of it already.
I'm like, oh my God, you guys are really trying. You're grafting here.
Yeah.
So I was like,
bless them.
God loves to try. I know, God loves to try.
But I feel like I see a lot of people in London and they're always doing things in like couples. And I'm like, oh, did you guys know each other? And they're like, no, like we just met because our boyfriends know each other. And now they're like best friends.
It's
and I
true,
love that.
Sometimes it's like knowing people through people. There's so many
sometimes
people.
That's the best way.
It really is. And
organically.
then I start to, sometimes you start to realize, well, the world is actually quite small because then I would be like, oh, I have this friend who knows this friend, but they're also a friend of another friend that I know, and it's just like all small. And it was just
I'm confused.
It's just like, wait, friends of a friend, and like we all somehow actually end up knowing each other, but in like in a different way, or maybe in like different circumstances. So it's like in my life, what I've started to notice is like it's actually quite a small world.
It is such a small world.
Really,
I come from a dancing background, so like the dancing musical theatre industry. And it's so funny because when you meet another dancer or someone who went to one of the musical theatre schools over in London, straight away we're like, oh, should we have a look who our mutual friends is?
Oh.
Because like majority of the time, you will know at least 5 of the same people through shows, pantos, friends through friends. It's so funny, and it is such a small world, such a small city.
It's basically a community, isn't it? And it's kind of like such a supportive community, and that's what I love. That's the one thing that I really loved about our job now, as compared to my corporate job, because my corporate job, I felt like I didn't really sense a community. It's so weird. I just felt like it was very I just felt like it wasn't like I don't see myself going to go and have dinner with them just randomly outside of work. I don't know why. Really? Maybe it was such a professional setting. I kept that in my mind, like, okay, this is just work. Like there's a barrier
just
there.
Work.
It's just work. Whereas like when I do this job, it's like, it's work, but I also see myself going out to lunch, going for like maybe for a cocktail outside of work. Doesn't have to be talking about work, could be like just talking about our lives and all of that. And it's just more like, and I quite like that. I like having to build that kind of relationship with my co-hosts or co-presenters, and it's like, it's nice. And we're quite a small, like, supportive community as well.
Yeah, we are.
So it's kind of like a nice big group of us that will like support each other, help each other advance in our careers.
I love us. I love our community. I'm all about community though. Like,
Yeah,
I
100%.
am like, oh my god, if you're my friend, like, you're part of my community.
Oh,
Like,
so cute.
you're part of my community.
Part of my community. Also, I wanted to ask,
Yeah.
as you get older, do you tend to get more pickier with who you become friends with?
Unless someone was giving really bad vibes, and for me, bad vibes is like rude. Like,
Yeah.
unless you're rude, then I will back off. But other than that, no, I don't think I would be picky. What about you?
I'm not, do you know what? I'm not picky, but what I've learned when I was at university, when I was younger in my university, I wanted to be friends with everyone. Like, I wanted to like get along with everyone. I wanted to hang out with everyone. I wanted the whole class to go out together. That's like, I was at that level.
Oh yeah.
I was that
I just
girl.
want us to be like one big happy family.
Yeah, one big happy family, and then we would just bake cookies and like smile. Like, that, just literally, that was the vibe I wanted to do at university. I wanted to be friends with everyone. And I tried that, and then
It just never worked.
it never worked. But then I also found out there was these group of girls who kind of like had a little, we had a little clique. We eventually, our class went to a clique, but there was this group of girls who was like quite cliquey, and they didn't like me.
Oh.
Even though I was always so nice to them, but behind my back they were like horrible. And it wasn't just to me, but they were also horrible to like a few other people as well. And I only found out about this.
Out them. Say their names.
Oh no. I'm not gonna say it. But I found out it wasn't just me they were talking about. They were talking about a few other people, like a few of my other friends as well.
No.
And then I only found out about this in like my 3rd year or 2nd year of uni. And I was just like,
That's
yeah,
so daring.
I know. And I was just like, wow, I look like an idiot because I was so nice and so friendly to you. And behind my back, you've been absolute bitches.
So do you think now you've got like a wall up with friends? Are you like, oh my goodness, if that can happen so easily and slyly, like, are you like careful now?
I would feel like I would say like I'm kind of 1 foot out and 1 foot in, because with me I kind of feel like the people that I've met so far has been absolutely lovely, so I've not been as picky. But I put in my head that I don't have to be besties with everyone. I can just be like good friends or acquaintances, and then just have like my core people. I feel like part of me is slightly guarded because you don't know who you're meeting into. You don't know if they have the best intentions with you. They don't know if they're giving you the evil eye, because I actually believe in the evil eye, I'm not gonna lie. So there are some certain things I was like, okay, I can see that you're more an acquaintance. Okay, I can see that you're more like my gym friend. Okay, I can see you're more like my work friends, but also mesh into my
Like, you
social
won't
friend.
bring everyone in, whereas I'm
No.
like an open book. Like, come into my life, let me tell you
Yeah.
all of my secrets, all of my problems, and now you're invested in
and then
my
you
life.
gotta spill it too. We gotta trade.
Yeah. Like, I want advice from everyone, please. I just feel like I have so many cool friends. Like, right now I'm thinking about, like, obviously I have my best friends from school, like my sisters at day ones, but then I'm also like, you know, how far do you go as a cool friend?
Yeah.
Like, I could name like 10, 12 people right now.
Yeah, I see what
Maybe
you
even
mean.
more.
I also want to ask, what piece of advice would you give to people or anyone who's kind of like really, really young, or maybe they're starting out their career, or like, they're from a small town, or whether from a big city? What piece of advice would you give them in terms of like making new friends entering their 20s?
Be yourself, I would say. Yeah. I think if you're trying to make new friends and you go in as someone else, or you put on a front, or, you pretend to like something but you don't really like it, just to impress a group of friends because they're the cool girls or something.
Yeah.
It's all going to come back on you someday. I think just be yourself. I would say just put yourself out there. And I need to take my own advice, but don't put too much pressure on friendships. Like, don't get disheartened if they aren't putting as much in as you want.
Yeah.
I think friendships have to grow organically.
Yeah.
And you meet so many friends along the way. I mean, look, I never thought I was going to be sat here with a beautiful friend that I only met not even 6 months ago.
No, I can't believe that.
I just think, just don't put too much pressure on friendships.
Yeah, I agree as well. I think my advice, if I was going to give to someone, I'd be like, my advice would be like, don't put so much pressure on it. Be yourself. And I always want to, also there's another one that I thought of as well recently, like, you know, that you're going to meet people who you just click instantly,
Yeah.
where you feel like, oh, I've known you for years, as opposed to like friends that you might have known for so long, but you didn't have that instant click. So you're going to have like different people with like different chemistry, and that is okay. So I would say, like, you know, just because you've known someone for so long doesn't always mean that you have to be besties.
And also, you know, these people that are your friends in your teens or your 20s might not be your friends in your 30s.
Yeah.
And I feel like we're getting to that age now where things are changing in people's lives. People are getting married, having babies. People do change naturally, and it happens. And I think, you know, we are getting to that age where we are probably going to start losing friends.
Yeah, we are. And
I hate to say that because it makes me so sad.
I know, that sounds really sad.
It does sound sad, but like, things happen, right? Life happens.
Yeah.
It happens. Anyway, here's to new friendships.
Here's to new friendships.
Old friendships.
Yes. Cheers to that.
And all the love in the world.